You're listening to the smartest guys in marketing, the best show on the planet for client businesses to learn about traffic, funnels, sales, conversions, and marketing coolness. Chris and Taylor are the founders of Traffic and Funnels, a digital marketing consultancy helping you get paid clients from cold traffic daily. Now, here are your hosts, Chris and Taylor.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Smartest Guys in Marketing podcast, here with your hosts, Chris Evans and Taylor Welch, on this gloriously beautiful day. It's sunny and it's 65 degrees, and I am so happy. Just got over sickness. I'm going to Nashville today. We've got an awesome event happening. Life is good. And today we're talking about something that is...
You didn't even ask me one time. Not one time. How are you doing, Taylor? How are you doing?
I know how you're doing because you tell me.
You didn't say, how are you doing 50% of this business? No, you just ran on rampant.
49.
No, dude.
Sorry, man. I'm excited. I'm ready to get this going. How you doing, man?
I feel like an apex predator. That's what I'm doing. I feel like an apex predator. I've been like dominate like a gorilla with tiger teeth, saber-tooth teeth on a gorilla. That's how I am right now. I'm about to stomp everybody.
Man, you are on fire right now.
Thanks, man.
On this podcast.
That's what you get when you ask. Just have not because you ask not. All right, what are we talking about?
We're talking about, are you scared of selling?
Ooh.
If you are, stop being a freaking baby and grow up.
That's not nice, Chris. That's not nice.
People are terrified of selling.
Not all people. I'm terrified of selling too, of like old school.
The majority of people are
terrified. Yeah, the actual title is Stop Being a Freaking Loser and Grow Up. Not a baby. Let's just go all the way. You watered it down like you do so well. You're such a great...
I water down everything.
You're a great water downer.
I'm just compassionate and I care about people.
Here's the thing, like, who is it? Damon John that said sales cure all. Sales cure all. There's so many problems in your business you have to deal with. And it's amazing how people will try to solve one problem so many different ways and then have to keep coming back and solving the same problem over and over and over again. And I remember when I was getting started, I had to decide that I was going to master this skill of selling stuff to other people, services, Tupperware. It don't matter. The principles are to a great extent the same, but so many people are terrified of it and they're struggling in their business and they are not making the money they want to make. And it's because they're trying to solve a sales issue with Facebook ads or changing something on their landing page. And it's like, dude, here's the thing. We're going to give you 3 rules today of selling the right way. We have a podcast episode called Scam, Sale, or whatever. And it's all about how sales, I'm doing it too, bro. Sales. How sales is like, it only works if it's in the person's best interest.
Yeah. Yeah, I think people, sorry.
I'm just going to ask you what you thought about that, bro.
Oh, thanks, man. You're very considerate.
Thanks.
People do everything they can to avoid selling. Like, you know, they go and they set up a funnel and they set up ads and they set up emails and they set up a webinar and all that stuff is great. And I think it's an important part of your business. But I think because there's such a wrong misnomer about selling and what it is versus what it can be.
Yeah.
For us, it's not manipulating people. It's not being a pushy jerk, right? It's about leadership. It's about giving value. It's about holding people accountable to where they are in their life and where they say they want to go and helping them make an educated decision, an accurate decision based on the things that will actually get them there. And I think when people are able to reframe what the correct process and correct selling is, and again, if you haven't heard that episode we were talking about, it was one of our first ones, go listen to that as well. But if you reframe what it actually is and what it should be for you and your business, then it's, I think, going to be actually a life-giving thing. There's this process too. When you sometimes you feel like you just don't feel connected, maybe we're working on this stuff and you're not on the phones, and you get in a funk, like, dude, go get on the phone with people.
Yes. Because there's just this massive amount of fulfillment that comes from helping people.
Yeah.
I think that's what sales is helping other people. So three rules. Can we just hop into this?
Let's do it.
So when I was first starting out, I paid a guy about, it was $750 for a 30-minute consultation. Whoa. Brand new, baby Taylor, new to the entrepreneur game. And, since then we've invested tons of money, like just sharpening our ability to sell and to provide great service. And we've done 4,000, 5,000 calls, like an insane amount of volume. And so these are the three things. These are the three big points to sales that I think will keep you grounded if you're having a tough time. Okay. This is stupid what we're doing right now. Like I just got off a call with our internal sales team, giving him these same 3 pointers, and now we're sharing it for free on a podcast. So Joke's on us, but this is a value play. I'm just trying to help you out. All right. Rule number 1, lean in, somebody. I'm leaning in. I want to hear your breath on my face. Lean in. Okay. No. All right. Rule number 1. It is your job. This is sales. We're talking about sales, how to sell better. It's your job to help the client do what is in their best interest. It's not your job to get their credit card. It's not your job to manipulate or posture them into something. It's not your job to get a deposit. It's not your job to communicate your product effectively. It's not even really your job to listen. You got all these people saying, here are these tactics that you need to sell better. But you got to operate a level above the rules and above the tactics and at the strategy place, and know that it is your main job on the phone with someone to help them do what is in their best interest. That means sometimes you need to listen. That means sometimes you will need to get a credit card. Sometimes you will need to talk. All the tactics are determined by the strategy. It's your job to help the client do what is in their best interest to do. Thoughts on that?
Yeah. Just to add to that too, I think a lot of people are freaked out. One reason why is because they don't have enough opportunity. And because they don't have enough opportunity, they don't have enough conversations, they feel like, oh my God, I've got to get this person across the line. Oh my God, I've got to get a credit card. Where, you got to fix that. You got to fix the opportunity thing, and it relieves some of the pressure here. And when you have enough opportunity, you're going to have enough conversations with people to where you will have enough of the right conversations with the right people to where it makes sense for you to actually get their credit card. You're going to feel really good about that. So I wanted just to highlight that real quick.
Yeah, totally. That's rule number 1. Rule number 2. You ready?
Yeah, I'm leaning in.
Rule number 1, it's always your job to help them do what is in their best interest. Rule number 2, what is truly in their best interest will almost always be outside of their comfort zone. What's truly in their best interest is most of the time, I would say 99.9% of the time, it's going to be outside of their comfort zone. Because if someone's on the phone with you, they're not on the phone with you because it's like, oh, they've been so successful. They don't need anything. They just want to talk to you.
Yeah.
That's not it. Usually they're going to be on the phone with you because they need help identifying what it is they need to do. And if it was already inside their comfort zone, they would have already done it.
Ooh. And it's not always about money.
No.
It's about taking the steps that are uncomfortable.
Dude, case in point, I had a chat this morning, actually, with somebody. It was like, you need to go talk to your wife about this. Had nothing to do with the money. He has the money. It's like, whoa, you need to go talk to your wife because he's been doing things. I'm not a proponent that like you need to have your wife make business decisions for you. But in this case, just from the things he was telling me, I felt like you don't need to make a decision until you go talk to your wife. And for him, that was outside of his comfort zone. He would have rather given me a credit card right then, just like, let's go. I was like, man, if you guys aren't in this together. So you're absolutely right. It's not always about money.
Yeah.
All right. Rule number 1.
It's your job to help the client do what's best in their best interests.
Rule number 2.
What's truly in their best interests will almost always be outside their comfort zone.
Here's rule number 3. Here's where it gets real good. Here's where it gets good. Rule number 3. The client or the prospect will usually fight like hell to stay inside their comfort zone. All right, so you see the dichotomy here. You see the war going on here where it is your job as the leader, as the entrepreneur, as the person who can help them to get them to do what is in their best interest. But most of the time, the person on the other end is going to like want to stay in their comfort zone because that's humans. It's who we are, human nature. We are going to want to do what is safe and comfortable. And so selling isn't about anything else than helping align people's natural desires with what's in their best interest.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can get people at the end of a conversation with you to say, you know what, this is a little scary and it's out of my comfort zone, but it's in my best interest, but I want that, that's when you win the game.
Yeah. That's it.
That's all I got.
That's money all day. All day.
Some people are like, oh, this isn't tactical enough for me. You didn't. Where's the pop-up book? Well, you need some help, man. You need to, this is a strategy. These 3 rules have always been the case for hundreds and hundreds of years. When there were big infomercials on TV, and then we hit the age of direct mail. We're in the information age, now implementation age. We got Facebook ads. It doesn't matter what the tactic is. These rules are the same. Congrats, man.
Thanks.
Any announcements or anything we need to talk about before we wrap up?
Yeah, if you're not on the memos, hit them. trafficandfunnels.com/memos.
Tap those memos.
Okay. All right.
All right. See you guys.
That's it. See ya.
What's up, everybody? Chris here, and just want to take a minute and say thank you so much for listening to the Smartest Guys in Marketing podcast. We really appreciate you hanging out with us. Please go leave a review on iTunes, whether it's positive or negative. We want to hear your feedback and know what you're thinking and how we can improve. And if you know anybody that needs to hear what we're saying, please share with them. And the last thing I have to tell you today is if you haven't gotten the monthly memos, jump over there and grab it at trafficandfunnels.com/memos. Here's the deal. The monthly memos is an opportunity for us to download what's happening in our business with our clients. And that's from mindset to marketing to strategy to tactics to traffic to funnels, business operations, across the board. We are able to just break down and give to you what's happening. So our journey is to make a big impact. We want to make a massive impact on people's lives. And for us to do that, we're doing things like the monthly memos. We want you to get ahead faster and make a lot less mistakes than what we have made. And I think it's a great medium for you to do that. So jump over there, grab that. The price is ridiculously low. And we did that for a reason, just so there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to jump on there. trafficandfunnels.com/memos. And listen, again, really, really appreciate you guys.